There's nothing like trying to apply for a job that reminds you of how unprepared you are to be an adult. There's something about having to sit down, open Microsoft Word, and type out a CV that tells you you're not a fucking kid anymore. I know other people have applied for jobs at 16, 17, 18, but me, I'm only doing it now at 22. And yeah, my time in university is coming to an end, so now it's time to look for internships and jobs in my field. Yeah, it's time to be a grown-up, but I don't even know how to be that. Up until a few days ago, I didn't even have a LinkedIn account. I don't know how to make a CV, nor do I even have one. But in my defense, I really thought my Bitcoin NFT influencer era was about to take off. So, real talk though, these last few weeks, I realized a lot. Like, I need to grow up. Okay, so applying for jobs and internships has taught me that not only am I unprepared for this adulting shit, but I'm not as grown as I should be. Certain things in life, like when you officially grow up, are measured by certain metrics. And let's just say I score poorly in all those metrics. I'm 22 and I can't drive, no license, no job, jack shit, no bitches. None of that. By all those metrics, I'm still a kid. But at the age of 22, going on 23, you're not a fucking kid anymore. Another example of this is a few weeks ago, my older brother moved out the house. And him moving out made me realize that life isn't the same anymore. Now, I have to fend for myself. Small things like borrowing the hair clipper to cut my hair or shave my microscopic facial hair. I really do need to shave, like for real, like look at that, it's not. Small things like that I can't do anymore because he left with the clipper. And now I can't afford to buy a razor or a hair clipper to cut my hair. Still, could be worse. Yeah, could be worse. You could have gone to university for no reason, finished, and after 3 years, have no idea what you're gonna do with your life or your degree, and then run along to YouTube to complain all about it. But that's not you, is it? Oh shit, wait. You gotta stop cosplaying as a YouTuber and start cosplaying as an adult. Fake it till you make it.
How old are you, McLovin?
Old enough.
And I'm not alone. If you're chronically online like me, you'll notice the video essays and online articles that talk about how Gen Z isn't growing up and we're falling behind other generations. They'll tell you about how older generations at 16 years old had a car, a license, a job, a wife, a full mustache and muscles, and a house. How apparently some Gen Z adults need their moms to hold their hands to job interviews. They'll talk about how percentages of us fall into this category and that category. And that's me. I've now become a statistic. Obviously, the main part of this is that getting older sucks. Growing up sucks. This shit sucks. Yeah, it does. Because life is so fucking expensive. Now you gotta worry about whether you have enough money in your account to pay for the Apple iCloud, because the Apple iCloud charges $59.99 and you don't know if you have enough. And you don't know if you have $59.99. You don't know if you have $59.99. Yes, it's true. Growing up sucks. But it doesn't mean it isn't necessary. I've had to grow up a lot over the last few weeks to stop putting things off because I felt I was still young enough to avoid them. I screwed up thinking things would just magically happen, forgetting I still had to actually do them. You realize that talking about doing the thing isn't actually doing the thing. I can't tell you how many times I've told people I'm getting my driver's license, and just from saying that, I felt this great excitement like I'd already done it, only to go home and still do nothing. You have to embrace getting older. You're not just going to suddenly stop growing or getting older. This is a stoic response to it, but you've got to stop wishing for things to be different. Focusing on what could be, how things would be or should be. You have to take life as it is. Things are just the way they are, and we cannot change it. Ignore those things you can't control, like your age, your height, if you're balding or not. Just focus on what you can control, which is you need to fucking grow up. But that's the video. Yeah.
Sunset brings the moon. Dark